friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session of our channel where we connect together to listen to your queries and look forward to respond to them as much as possible. And we are back again with another live session of our channel where we generally look forward to assist people with their concerns, issues, kind of like constraints which they may have be having with their certifications. And we look forward to assist them as much as possible so that they find their journey of software testing much more convenient. And getting certified equally at the same time would be something very important. So we would like to take this opportunity of helping people to get certified. And at the same time, we are just not limited to certifications, as you know now. We look forward to answer any sort of queries which you may have regarding your testing related concepts too. And I would be more than happy to respond back with solutions to those questions as well. So feel free, go ahead and drop me your questions, queries, and any sort of doubts or clarifications which you need in terms of getting started with the certifications or any sort of you know queries related to your certification preparation or software testing. Not only that, we in fact are interested to look forward to have your recommendations, your feedback, your suggestions to make this channel more better at any point of time because you are our audience, and the most important thing which we look forward to is your inputs as well, which makes our understanding about your needs and concerns more specific and precise. So yeah, welcome again and greetings for the day. We are here and slowly getting started with our audience coming up online. And we have Dheeraj here. Very good evening, Dheeraj. So yeah, I've been, I think, kind of like having some commitments to get started, but just couldn't do that. But we'll be looking forward to get started with the coming Monday on ISTQB AI tester, which a lot of people have shown their interest in. And that would be something for us to talk about in a way that people can also think about their careers as an AI tester in the coming days. So again, the certification has been newly added into ISTQB certifications list, and not many people actually know about it. So we wanted to spread the word through this tutorial, and also people who are interested to take this up as one of their certifications. So we would like to build this tutorial more importantly, not just from the way of that it is a specialized certification, more importantly from the perspective of people can look forward to understand more about AI who are new to it and can find a lot of things regarding the same. So yeah, that's the plan, and I think we'll be looking forward to have some good content coming up soon, which is pretty much next week, and yeah, we'll look forward to your love and support on the same. So go ahead, team. I know slowly people are joining in. I'm not sure if we will be having a good crowd for the next few weeks because it's year end, and more importantly, people are looking forward to a break, and weekends are the nice place to step out, and probably people may not be looking forward to get involved into learning something rather than relaxing themselves. So year round, the New Year and the Christmas is basically the time where people take long weekends off and go for a vacation with their family and all. So we'll look forward if we have good things coming up next, and accordingly plan for our few other weekends. So yeah, go ahead. Looking forward to your questions and concerns, and looking forward to respond back to them. Okay. Bala says, hi Neeraj, congratulations on the successful 100th episode. Hopefully a lot more to come on future. Yeah, of course, thank you so much, Bala, and really proud to say I almost forgot about it, that this is our 100th live session, which we are making in order to help people um, get their doubts clarified, which is an amazing thing, I must say. The reason is people generally come on live to say hi and hello to their fans, but I come here live to help people to get their doubts clarified in a way that they can proceed ahead, remove their blockers and any kind of confusions regarding the certifications or testing as a career ahead. So yeah, I'm really proud and happy that we are on the 100th live session today, and it's really great and amazing that it seems like we just got started yesterday, and we have been doing this for a long time now. And 100 episodes of live is really a good thing. And we are almost around 800 videos on our channel as of now. We'll be completing 1,000 videos too, pretty much soon as I get started with AI Tester, and that should be good. So thank you, Bala, for your wishes, and we certainly looking forward to more to do better for our team and our audience. Okay, let's look forward to more to come up, and accordingly, we look forward to respond to them. Any other things? Of course, as mentioned earlier in our previous live session, I'll be working on the sample mock papers of ISTQB Foundation and other certifications so that people can find really good and valid material for their preparation on the certification examination. And it's going to take some time for sure because I have to invest my personal time in order to review or prepare the questions according to the syllabus, because there are a lot of websites which are fake and do not have the valid questions in a way that people can go ahead and rely on them for their preparation. So it's just that as most of you must be knowing here, that uh, I'm not someone who is just doing YouTube as my major work. I do have my projects and I do have my corporate trainings, and that's where I get mostly occupied. And I hardly have some time to do something for my own. And that's where YouTube comes in picture. But yeah, as we will be having the year end, some, great timeouts. So I would be looking forward to invest that time into building some good mock papers where people can find reliable source of information. Okay, so yeah, I think we are looking forward to more people to join us today. But again, the festive mode is on and vacation modes are on, so not sure how many people would be looking forward to get their doubts clarified here. But yeah, still, I'll see if people are here to ask questions. I'll be happy to respond them. So go ahead, team. If you got any questions, do not hesitate. I'm here to respond back to your queries, and feel free to go ahead and ask your questions. No matter what your question could be, I'll be more than happy to assist you with your queries related to certifications or about ISTQB as a board, or even if you're looking forward to getting started with your career as a software test engineer. Feel free to ask me any questions related to that, and I'll be more than happy to respond back. Okay, so one is coming in from Dheeraj. Dheeraj says, some people say that in near future, there'll be no any vacancies for QEs since devs will do testing part 2. Is it true? Will there be any risk in QE career path in future? No. Okay, you understand that today the world is all about quality rather than the functionality. Okay, because if I talk about one functionality and I go online, I at least in the worst situation, I'll find at least 10 solutions for that, and which are working absolutely fine in terms of functionality. But the 10 are different in their quality aspects. Now, what is quality aspects here? When we talk about the non-functional attributes, be it about performance, be it about security, be it about any other aspects like that, usability, user friendliness, or portability, like being used on a particular platform, right? So if you're talking about all these things put together, then it's not something which we can challenge by just saying that, hey, there is no quality engineer available in your organization and you're releasing a product which is going without any kind of completions. Now, that's not at all valid. Second thing, okay, let's talk about the psychology. If we could have done everything without test engineers, then why did we start using them? Okay, the reason we started using quality engineers or QA was because a developer was incapable of finding all their defects or all their mistakes, what they do. And it's a human psychology that you cannot find all your mistakes in what you do. No matter you are a developer or you are a tester or you are a manager, it's a human psychology, okay, irrespective of your experience, that you cannot find all your mistakes in a work which you have created. Thus, it will not be something which is going to be eliminated, that you need someone else to correct your paper. If that is so, then even in the schools, we can ask the students to correct their examination paper. Why do we give it to a teacher? The reason is that the teacher has a different perspective and not the person who has written the examination, and she or he can very well find the mistakes what user has done, right? So in that context, it's not at all that the QA will disappear. Okay, you need that biasing between dev and QA because the world is still not stabilized. No matter which industry you're working in, you are not stabilized in a state that you can say your dev is actually building a product which does not need testing. Okay, so in that context, it will be something that a QA has to be multitasking for sure, and you cannot talk about anything other than automation. Yes, that would be a correct statement to make here, that down the line, another few years, 1 or 2 years, most of the organization will be only looking for automation test engineers and not manual. So in that context, yes, you need to be an automation expert in your area rather than just being, toolless, which is more of like manual interactive testing, which is going to be something which probably would get very low in the industry compared to automation. But yeah, QA will remain. I think that's something which I can boldly say, because you cannot trust a product if you can't put that seal on the product that quality checked. Okay, and none of the product will be sold in the market without that particular stamp or recognition. And that's what the QA responsibility is in the organization. If you're using any product and you do not have any complaints, it's QA behind the screen, not the devs. Devs are solution oriented. Okay, devs are solution oriented, but they don't think what can go wrong with that solution. So you need a QA for sure. Okay, Bala says, when we can expect the Agile Foundation tester new material from your end? If I'm not wrong, 2 sessions back we talked about that one. Uh, was it on the sample questions, Bala? Because I don't think there's a revision on the syllabus. The last syllabus was 2014, and it's still the same. Did we discuss anything else? I'm so sorry because I keep getting into a lot of different conversations. So I'm not sure, because if you're saying, you must be true, but I pretty much don't have clue what sessions did we discuss about. Did I mention anything about like I'll be revising the set of tutorials, or because syllabus has not changed, so that does not trigger a change in the tutorial. As far as the syllabus is concerned, we look forward to revisit and recreate the tutorials on the new content. Please help me in your mind. What exactly did we talk about so that I can look into that? Or maybe I can probably let you know what exactly it is. But yeah, I'll be happy to help you for that if I would have promised. Question sets only. Yes, of course, I remember that. So that is what I started my day with today. That is, I'm going to work on that from the following week, because I was very occupied, and being the the time of Christmas and New Year, I generally do not have that much occupancy. So I'll be working on the sample papers on Agile. I remember that. So yes, for Foundation and Agile and some other specialist certifications, I'll be building up more mock papers. So they'll be published very soon, before the end of this year. You can expect them before the end of this year. Yeah. And I hope you know where to find them. They will be here on my blogspot. So you can always go here and look forward to them as and when they get published. So you do have a section here called as Agile Tester, and which is more of like Agile Tester dedicated section, and you will find mock papers getting published in this segment here. Currently, you do have two mock papers available for you, but yeah, of course, you can look forward to more being added as you proceed. All right, Rohit says, thanks for your session, sir. I have cleared ISTQB Certified Tester Foundation level exam. Congratulations, Rohit. And thank you so much for bringing it up here and letting us know about your result. It's really great for us to know about your result. And we are really happy that you could, take some time out and let us know about your result. It really helps me to get a feedback. And at the same time, many people here on the live session and many people who watch this live after the live gets over also, they get a lot of good feeling here that the other videos are really going to be helpful for them, and they will get nice support from the owner of this channel, that is me. So thank you so much, Rohit, for letting us know and dropping a comment here. It would be of great help for many other people, and we wish you all the very best for your all future endeavors. If you think there's anything I can help you with, feel free to reach out to me and I'll be happy to help you. Okay, that was good. Good, team. We're looking forward to more and more questions coming up, and I would be really happy to assist all of you. And no question is silly, as simple as that. Any question is a question, and I would be more than happy to respond back to them. So feel free to drop me your quick query, whatever you think you have, and I would be, helping you with the support on the same. You're welcome, Rohit. Bala says, thank you for the update, Neeraj. Happy learning. Happy learning to you too. Okay, so go ahead, team. If you got New Year resolutions, you can go ahead and share that. What's the plan? Because we all QA engineers must always look forward to upgrade ourselves. And I hope some of you would have already started, planning for some of your kind of like QA upgradation plans. So have got any New Year resolutions regarding your career? Feel free to share that too. We would love to talk about them, and could be another important input for many others who will be participating here on this session. So they could also look forward to, follow your resolutions at their resolutions. So feel free to share that so that it could help many others. Okay, looking forward to your inputs, and if you have any questions, we are celebrating our 100th live session, team. It just looks like we got started recently, but yeah, I was really surprised to see the sequence number and just change my thumbnail to showcase that, yes, we have supported people through 100 live sessions so far and helped so many people to get certified, not just by the tutorials and the videos, but also being live here and answering their questions. And really, really proud moment for me as well as our audience here, that yeah, there's some channel, at least someone who takes the ownership on testing, saying that I'm here. If you need any help, feel free to let me know, and I would be very happy to respond back. All right, we got another one coming in from NNM. Says, thank you, sir. Cleared Agile test extension exam because of your slides. Are the slides prepared by you or provided by ISTQB board? The questions were from the slides only. All right. So no, not the slides are from ISTQB. Of course, the content in the slide is from the syllabus. Okay. So of course, I look forward to stick and adhere to the syllabus very strictly, so that I don't talk anything other than the syllabus, and people one way going through my tutorials get stuck or get through the syllabus also. right? So two benefits we get from the same thing. So instead of creating something really unwanted, I stick and adhere to the syllabus. So slides are prepared by me. As you could see, all the slide had my name on it. So I cannot put anything which does not belong to me as my name there, right? So, and yeah, the content, of course, was taken from the official copy of the syllabus. And that really makes a lot of sense because syllabus is important for you to get certified. And thank you for letting us know that the questions what we discussed was in the examination. Then it's really a good moment for everyone here to understand that the tutorials along with the sample questions are very critical and important for your team. And I probably cannot share anything beyond that, that what exactly that means. Okay. So yeah, your questions, what you'll be preparing or getting on my blog spots will have a different meaning altogether, will be very helpful for your exam preparations. And yeah, one way, that's it. I don't want to speak anything beyond that because that would be something which I'm not allowed to do, right? And congratulations anyways, NNM, for your success there. And thank you so much for letting us know so detailed feedback, which not only helps me get sure about my content, but also helps many people here to get inspired that yeah, the tutorials will not misguide them or not mislead them in order to get certified. So thank you so much and wishing you all the very best for your future endeavors. I'll be happy to help you in future too. If there's anything else you think I can help you with, feel free to ping me. You have LinkedIn, you have this live session. Anytime, hop in and go ahead and ask your questions. Yes, team, and don't forget to drop a thumbs up if you're really happy with what we have been doing for 100 live sessions now, and we're looking forward to make more. And given that the people are finding it really useful, and again, if you see that I'm not worried about the numbers here, this time is dedicated for my audience. That if you think you have a question, just hop in, ask your questions, and you can even hop out, right? But the point is, I have given some time to my audience here that hey, I'll be here to assist you when you think you need someone to answer your questions, and that's this live session is all about. I don't have any status update or anything like what I have done last 1 week in my life or something personal, nothing to share. No personal thoughts and discussions here at all. I just talk about that this live session is only for Q&A. And if anyone who thinks that you have a query, you have a doubt, you have a clarification, then this is your window where you will be talking and I will be kind of responding back to them. So feel free, team, and go ahead and ask your questions if you think there's anything related to testing, including the certifications, preparation, etc., examinations. I'll be more than happy to assist you here. So really, really, it's a grand thing, and we are happy to see that we could complete 100 live sessions in order to assist everyone here. Okay, so we are kind of like 23 minutes past on our live session. We have another kind of like 38 minutes to go from here. Feel free to utilize this time. If you got a question, do not hesitate. For me, any question is a question. It's not that I judge your question before I respond to that. Every question is important to me, and there's nothing called as a silly question or stupid question. We just look forward to respond back to your queries as much as possible. So make sure you make use of this opportunity. And we don't do this once in a year or something. It just happens every Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So you can block your calendar if you would like to be a part of this live session every weekend. But yeah, make sure that you are participating here. And yeah, you look forward to it. I'm not sure if I'll be looking forward to have a poll later this next week to ask for suggestions if you would like me to move this live session on a weekday, probably later, because a lot of people on a weekend are occupied and engaged for their personal commitments, and they may not have enough time to jump on a live session and ask their questions. So I may be, asking for an audience poll there to take inputs and suggestions from everyone that, hey, if you think there's any way you think you want me to move this to a weekday, Though it would be difficult for me, I know, but I would like to see if majority of us are looking forward to uh, the session to happen on weekdays so that they can be available and participate. All right, so there's Juhi coming in. Good evening, sir. Very good evening, Juhi. And very good evening, Swapnesh. Welcome aboard. You got a question? Go ahead and drop them on the chat. If you got anything to share, feel free to share that too. We're going to make this call more casual coming up from the next year, where people can even come back and share their updates. If they think something which is going to help uh, any other people and benefit them, they can probably go ahead and share their experience with testing. And we would like to come up with more events where we can engage people with certain inputs to help other people learn about. So we have a group of people who are new, we have a group of people who are experienced, so why not to utilize them together, right? So we are just working out on some of the activities where we can engage you to participate in, and look forward to you know uh, utilize your knowledge and share with other people, where we can build a better community together, right? It's always better to have more people than one. So yeah, that's how it is. Okay, so the next one coming in from Deepak says, could you please explain some concepts about static testing? Um, sure. So Deepak, static testing is all about reviewing the work products. Now, what is a work product? Work product is any documentation or any written information which is prepared as a part of life cycle. So there are three types of work product, first of all. We have business work product, we have development work product, and we have testing work product. Work product. Now, business work products include your business documentations like customer requirements, or they give you any kind of business models, or they give you any information on use cases, business user scenarios, whatsoever, right? Now, whatever the customer gives you as a written information or documentation, you call it as business work product. The development work product are all those documents which are created internally by us, like design and code. So code includes your, algorithms, control flow diagrams, or data flow diagrams, any other thing which you think your organization is making use of and created internally within your company is called as a development work product. And testing work products are all those things which your testing team is creating, be it about test plan, test strategy, test cases, test summary report, or defect report, anything like that, right? Any single document, any single written information is called as a work product. And it is a good candidate, okay? It's a good candidate for review. The reason we review anything or go through that to verify it is only to find anomalies when the documents are written. Because later, these documents will be referred for further activities. For an example, my BA has created certain requirements which are like SRS, or BA has written user stories. Now, the user stories has to be reviewed by certain people. Now, the certain people are, development team, testing team, and design team. Now, why would I review a user story? Because before I pick up this item into my sprint or into my sprint planning, I must be sure that it is complete in all manners. The team understands what needs to be done, and you know what exactly you need to do this, right? So, for example, a user story must have all the information what exactly the customer wants or what a user wants. For example, as a user or what user persona is doing that, like as a customer, as a user admin, or as a system admin. So user persona becomes very important, and that is there in the user story or not. Similarly, the descriptions must describe detailed input of it, that what exactly it is the expectations there. And not only that, every user story must have a clear acceptance criteria, which helps the team to validate things and confirm that yes, it is implemented as expected. But the point is, I can always go ahead and do dynamic testing to find defects. But the problem is, what if your defect, okay, what if your defect was due to misunderstanding of a requirement? Now, that's something which we don't like to happen during dynamic testing, because we are running short on time and we are very preciously working on different items. And I don't think we really have enough time to afford to lose them in discussing that whose mistake it was, right? So in that context, we say that why don't we get started with static testing as and when the document is written? We just kind of like do a review and find out any misunderstandings, anomalies, contradictions, inconsistencies, ambiguities in the written documentation and report the author. In a way, you are actually finding defects much earlier in the life cycle, or other way around, you can say you are preventing defects. Okay, you are preventing defects. How you're preventing? If a requirement misunderstanding leads to a dynamic defect, it takes longer to fix. Okay, but if this misunderstanding was found during requirement gathering itself, then my development would have been more precise and I would have less defects. Remember one thing, it's always good to say that you are reducing the number of defects. Okay, it's always fine if your test cases passes. It's just that you should not miss or leak any defect to the next environment or next phase, right? So the point is, if your test cases are passing, it's not that you're just because you're not having any defects. That's a different thing altogether. The point here is that have you actually eliminated the defects where they were actually introduced? So we conduct a round of static testing to prevent defects in an order to do better dynamic testing when the code comes for testing. And I hope that answers your question, Deepak. If you still have anything, feel free to respond back. Julie says, sir, I'm belonging to India. Okay, you belong to India. I have prepared ISTQB Foundation level exam. So which board should I apply for ISTQB exam from? You can approach ITB, Indian Testing Board, and their official website is istqb.in. You can go here, select the menu Foundation, and go for enrollments. Okay, you have two choices. You can take online examination, or you can even take offline examinations. Offline is center-based, online is proctor-based. So you'll find two options. You can take that one. And how to crack ISTQB Foundation exam in first place attempt? I think this is the channel all about, right? How to crack your examination on first attempt. I'm not sure if you have been already through, or I think I remember, talking with you earlier too, but I don't exactly remember what did we talk about. So I'm not sure if I gave you these links or not. So this is the playlist where you can get started to answer your question about how to crack ISTQB Foundation level exam in first attempt. So go through these tutorials, and once you think you are confident with the understanding, then you can go ahead and take up the examinations. And the actual level of exam is also discussed on the channel. There's another playlist which you can find on my channel again. If you just go to my playlist section of the channel, you would find that there's a whole bunch of examination questions, and they are the actual level of the examination. Coming back to Bala, Bala says, how far does SF admin certifications help the QA career in the FS area? That is SF area, of course, I know. So how far does the SF admin? Of course, come on. We are talking about an era today where testers are not someone who are non-technical, okay, who doesn't know what is technology, who doesn't know what is a programming language, who doesn't understand what is a database. And especially when you're talking about cloud, right? Like platforms like Azure, you're talking about AWS, you're talking about Salesforce. No one is different. A developer is equivalent to a tester, or tester is equivalent to a developer, because it's more of like configuration, okay? More of like configurations, right? So in a way that your platform is what you need to know is for sure. Testing is your mindset. It's not a platform. It's a psychology that your mindset is user driven. You are capable of finding mistakes in a written code, and you have capabilities to kind of find the areas or build the scenarios where generally the defect lies, right? Using your past experience, your domain knowledge, and whatnot. So a blend of your experience, your knowledge about the domain, and having a mindset of a test engineer, which is capable of finding issues in the product, you call it as a test engineer. Okay? But that's a psychology, that's a mindset. It's nowhere about your technical traits. It's nowhere about your technical stance, right? What is your technical stand? If you are a tester in automotive, then you will not ask me this question. Getting my point? If you are a tester in mobile applications or mobile world, you will not ask me this question. The reason is you're pretty much clear that, hey, how can I test an automotive system without knowing about automotives? And getting certified with automotive would certainly build you that confidence, what you really need to know in order to get going with being a tester also. So again, the developers and testers are almost equivalent. It's just that they have different responsibilities. In fact, in these specialist domains, tester has the solution to a defect. And in fact, they support each other in a way that, you know what, this is where you should go and change it. And that's why it is happening. I am talking about my personal experience along with my teammates in testing, and especially for the Salesforce. We knew that where organization-wide rules are implemented, where permission settings are wrong, where fields are not implemented, or there are FLS, like field level security applied. So we used to upfront let the developer know, you know what, I think you should follow this way and go ahead and look forward to anomaly there. And instead of doing this, go ahead with that. So object names and any kind of interfaces being created, we used to guide them in the sense like suggestions. So of course, Bala, the SF admin certification will build your portfolio more stronger of being a QA itself, because Salesforce QA is not an ordinary person, or anyone just can't step up one day morning and say that I will become a Salesforce tester and that will happen. No, not at all. You need to be aware of Salesforce in a way that you can go ahead and do it, right? So I hope that answers your question, Bala. And let me know if there's anything else. I can look forward to add more to this. So certification of Salesforce is yet important. Okay, so Julie says thanks. Deepak says thank you. You're welcome both. Julie says after the payment of ISTQB exam form, schedule date will appear after 48 hours. How to choose exam date? Exam will be conducted on working days or weekend days. See, exams are scheduled automatically as of your payment is done, generally after 48 hours, but they will auto allocate a date to you. Okay. But if you are not available on that date, because that's a public examination schedule, okay, so you get automatically a calendar date. But if you're not available, you can just write back to them the same mail which you get the confirmation on. Write back to them that, hey, I'm not available on this day. Can you reschedule to this particular date? And all they can do is free of cost is rescheduling your exam as per your request. So yes, that's how it happens. Proctor based, you can select your date of examination on the calendar, but offline, it's every day. Examinations are happening every day. So only when you are ready, then go for it. And don't register without getting ready. I think I'm really conflicting with two things right now. You said how to prepare for the examination, and you're asking me how to select the exam dates. Please don't hurry in anything. If you are yet to start with your preparation, go ahead with the tutorials, complete that, and then only schedule your examination. Okay, I'll be still here to guide you if you need any help for your examinations registration process. But please do not register your examination until unless you are completely done with the tutorials and you have a confidence level to take up the examination. Many people came back to me saying that I enrolled, where can I start? I said, I can give you the material, but I cannot assure you that you will pass, because you don't enroll, give 3 days as you yourself as a target, and then start looking for material. No, that doesn't happen. You will never succeed in that way. And they failed, of course, because they didn't have the right path. Somebody told them, hey, there's a channel called as TM Square. Go there and ask him for help. He will tell you what to do next. But the point is, they did not tell him that, hey, don't start registration first. So please don't do that. Only if you're ready, if you think you're good, then go ahead and register. Okay, so yeah, it can happen over weekdays and weekends both. Anish says, hello, my good friend. Hey, Anish. I was thinking of examining online ISTQB home edition with Indian board. I'm from Syria, but from what I can I see, nothing in the city's drop-down list is appearing to be chosen. Maybe because I'm located in Syria, so is it allowed for us as Syrians to examine ISTQB certification on Indian board? No, not at all. The reason is every country has a board, and the only reason is they will list the cities and the city items based on the country of the board. So you will have to write back an email to ITB, that is Indian Testing Board, that hey, I do not have a body in my country to take up this examination. Can you please include me as a candidate for the examination? And they will customize the registration for you and allow you to go ahead. Because as per the rules of ISTQB, if a country doesn't have a board recognized, then you can go ahead and approach any other country and take the examination from there, anywhere else in the world. But you need to write them, okay? Otherwise, the reason is for every country board, only those cities are allowed which belongs to that country. So you cannot register directly like normal user. You need to write and approach ITB to take up the examination, okay? And they will do it, okay? I'm not saying no to it. The ITB will do the job. And yes, of course, you are trying to book an examination in India from Syria, and especially you are a Syrian. So in that case, it does not happen like that. No, it's just not about Syria or something. Even if you're someone from Kuwait is trying to take an examination with any other country, it will not happen. Okay? Or even you can look forward to other boards like ISQI, which they do very global certifications for everyone. But yes, of course, the prices would be completely different. Other boards are very expensive compared to Indian testing board for the same certification. Okay, Anish. So do let me know if you need any further help. Else, I'm available on LinkedIn as well after the session. So you can always reach out to me through LinkedIn and ask me your questions there too. My LinkedIn profile link is available in the description. Just go ahead and click there, send me a request, and you can even ask me your questions offline. Okay, in case you get questions after the session, you know where to find me. Which book is good for ISTQB examination? Of course, I would suggest that, given that my book has been doing good and people have shared some good feedback about it, I would be wide and open to encourage people to go ahead and look forward to them. And yeah, let me just drop a quick link to my book right here. So give me a moment. You can buy it from ISTQB. You can buy it from Amazon or Flipkart. I'm just giving you the title of the book here. So I think that URL is going to be pretty long. Okay, let me take it from my about sections. Only if the link has not been changed, because these publishers, they keep changing the link sometime. Yep, the link works fine. Here we go. So you can buy it from Amazon or Flipkart. I've just shared the link of the Flipkart, and I can also share the link of Amazon so that you can find it wherever you think you are convenient with. People generally have what do you call it as coupon codes to apply. So if you'd like to go with any platform, go ahead with that. All right, Bala says thank you. Joey says thank you for your motivation. You're welcome. Anis says thank you, my hard worker friend. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for that. It's really been hard for the last kind of like 30 to 40 days. I was working 20 hours a day and I hardly had 4 hours sleep because of a lot of commitments. And we just wanted to make sure that we fulfill all of them. Because you can't say no to anyone, right? That's the most important thing. And when you say no, people start kind of like making some statements and thought about you that, hey, you're not someone who can really help us. That's the reason you're not saying yes to us. And I was like, I can understand that. You can say so, but point is, I really doesn't have even single hour available on my calendar to help you. So that how my calendar was occupied for the last 40 days. And I think I had some good sleep this week. That is like last 2 days when I finally got some relaxation from the work because of the Christmas and New Year coming up soon closure. People are slightly relaxed and I had less activities to deal with. All right, anyways, thank you so much for recognizing my effort there. And Anish, it really uh, reminds me of like, yeah, people know that someone is really taking good care of us. And yeah, there's a lot of behind the screen. A lot of things are happening. Ashley is here. Ashley says, hello, has the test manager examination changed any since 2012? No, not at all. It's exactly the same since then. I'm studying to take it up, and I'm also looking for some good study material in doing so. I've heard that it is a difficult examination. Of course, it is. Subjected, you don't know about this channel. Okay, as far as you don't know about me, as far as you don't know about my channel, it could be challenging. And even if you know my channel, it would be challenging because it does take your effort equally, right? It certainly depends on your preparation, the way you deep dive into certain concepts, because it's not a concept based certification, it's a role based certification, and that too manager level certification. You get a recognition in terms of that, hey, now you can go ahead and manage testing within an organization. And of course, it's expected to be complicated, right? You just can't make managers like that. And more importantly, you will be just not managing things, you will be selecting things, you'll be deciding on certain parameters, you will be someone who will be monitoring and controlling, you will be someone who will be designing stuff in terms of strategy, plan, and you would be controlling the entire executions, right? And that is not easy for anyone. And you can obviously say this statement even after you get certified that, hey, being a manager is not easy, right? So your effort does matter as you are going to prepare for it. And good that you have something exclusive on this channel. Exclusive in the sense, nowhere else you'll find a tutorial of 16 to 17 hours which can help you. Okay, I put a lot of dedication and effort to make my lively sessions more meaningful to people learning offline as well. And you have a playlist called as Test Manager Certification on my channel, which would be great help for you to get started with your preparation. But trust me, it's not a reading material. Okay, you need to apply that in a way that you understand how does it work in reality and relate it that, okay, this is what my manager used to do, or this is why my manager failed in certain activities because he or she didn't do these kind of stuff, right? So relate it to your real world in a way that you are currently a manager and somebody is asking you about these questions. And that's what it is. Behave like a test manager while you are going through all the tutorials. We don't want you to think like a test engineer any longer. First, build that psychology that you are already a test manager, and then go through my tutorials, which will make a lot of sense. And it'll be easy to relate things. Okay? So that would do the job of your preparation. After that, of course, you need to recall things in a way that, do I really remember what I've learned? And can I make decisions on my own? Because in the examination, they will have long passages and five options, and out of five you have to select two. Even if you go wrong with one, you are considered as wrong because you don't have the complete clarity on what to do. So it's complicated even in terms of writing the examination, because we just want only right people to get certified. Okay, so in that context you can be that person too. It's just that do not underestimate the preparation, or do not underestimate the required knowledge which you need to prepare for the certification, right? So I think you got what you really needed. Ashley says, thank you. Your channel greatly helped me to pass my foundation level exam. I'll be reviewing your videos on the test manager certification. So all the very best, Ashley. And you know, I'm always here on live sessions to answer your questions. So feel free to drop in and ask me your questions whenever you think you need any help. Right? So all the very best and happy learning. All right, we are just another 10 minutes away from our live session. And please, team, do not forget to drop a thumbs up if you think we are doing a really good job. And more importantly, this is our 100th live session, a century. We completed a century with supporting people through this live session. I'm really happy and proud in terms of doing something great for community. And I think that gives me a great feeling about that I could invest such, you know, time with our people here who could get supported in a way that all they needed was answered. More importantly, this is the segment where people need support but they don't have someone who can answer them and support them, and that's the reason I started this live session. And today we are in our 100th live session, and I'm really happy about it. And thank you so much. Again, it's all of you who built this up to this level, and without you, there's no point having a live session, of course. So it certainly makes sense, and the credit, of course, goes to you all here, that you being a part of the live sessions, being interactive, asking your questions. I would also like to specifically mention that there were few people who have been consistent from a long time, and they quite often participate in this live session every single Saturday, right? And really thankful to those specific people. I may not call out the name here. I don't want to kind of like discriminate between people, but of course, specific people who have been actively participating every week, I would be really thankful to them additionally, of being an active contributor to the live sessions for sure, because their questions are not for them at all, right? Or sometimes just not for them alone. It is, anyone who is asking a question here is getting response for many other people, right? So I'm always thankful to anyone who joins in the live session and asks a question. The reason is your question is just not your question. It could be for many others, but there is half of the world which is sleeping right now, and they cannot make it to this live session, but they watch this live session once it gets over. You may be wondering sometime, that we hardly see 10, 15 people on this live session, and what is he claiming is completely different. Come on, I must show you sometime my analytics. I get 500 views, okay, within 2 days of my live session end, which is on Monday morning. 500 views, which is not what we have on the live session, because there are half of the world which is exactly sleeping at that time. And there are a lot of audience who are looking forward to such things, but they cannot just join and ask me questions. And every day I get at least 50 comments, at least 50 comments. I would not say 100, but at least 50 comments every day that I have to respond back to, collectively from YouTube, Facebook, or LinkedIn. And I keep responding to all of them just to make sure that one or the other way I'm available and here to help people. So I'm really happy that we could bring it to this level, that we could at least have a milestone achieved again. And we would continue to do that in the coming years too, to help anyone who's looking forward to any help on software testing. Okay, Ali is here. Ali says, hi, Neeraj sir. Hi, Ali. I watched CTFL series, especially chapter 4, and now I have successfully cleared the ISTQB CTFL exam. I'm really thankful to you, sir. Keep up the good work. Love from Pakistan. Ali, it's been really a great moment for me. Congratulations, first of all, on your success. And it's really great to hear from you. The reason is I hardly, find people coming back and letting me know. There are, of course, many people. In fact, if you see my LinkedIn, Ali, I have a great fan following in Pakistan for sure now, because a lot of organizations have adopted my channel as their knowledge base to prepare their entire team on the certification. And I have a lot of people from Pakistan looking forward to learn from me, and they're on my LinkedIn. And I'm really happy to see that we could do something really good for the team and ID professionals in Pakistan, and looking forward to help more. So thank you so much for letting us know about your result and appreciating my work. We look forward to help people in Pakistan more. And do feel free to recommend it to your friends and colleagues, and stay connected, right? I'll be more than happy if you're looking forward to the next certification, and you know where to find me, right? So, all the best for all your future endeavors, and do let me know if there's anything else. Bala says, once again, congratulations for the achievement 100th. Next week, we connect at the same time. Happy learning. Thank you, Bala, for participating in. And thank you so much for your wishes too. And we will be looking forward to consistently keep connecting. Bleak Face, oh yeah, hey, hi, how are you? Greetings, host. I'm still learning. Thanks for the link again. It's really my pleasure. Just to keep you informed, she's one of our member of the channel, where membership is not mandatory, but membership gives you extended support. Like, you can talk to me offline, and I'll be happy to give you some time, specifically in terms of giving you specific one-to-one discussions and support and consultations. So I think we just spoke yesterday, and it was around like 1 a.m. in the morning, and she finally got some slot with me after, I think, a week of waiting, right? And I spoke to her around 1 or 1:30 in the morning, and I said her that, what exactly does she need to go through and how she can go ahead and start her preparations. So good to hear you. Good to hear back from you. And yeah, I understand you just got started with your learning. You are free to reach out to me anytime, and you can go ahead and ask me that question. So thank you so much, and looking forward to supporting you at any time. Swapnesh says, heartiest congratulations, sir, for the 100th session. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Swapnesh. It's really a great moment for me. And we look forward to do better for anyone across the world who would be looking forward to any help from our side through this live session. This live session is only to help the people, to get them all the necessary support they need in testing and career again. So we'll be looking forward to that. Ali says, sure, sir. Thank you for mentioning. So great of you. You are welcome, Ali. For us, it's all about technology, and we look forward to help any individual who seeks help, because I kind of like here, I'm here on YouTube is for a reason, and I want to build better QA community across the world. Okay, I want to have all the QAs that respect what they really do in their day-to-day work, right? And for that, I need to put my effort right from the ground level. So thank you so much, Ali, for mentioning that. Deepak says, congratulations. Thank you, Deepak. It's really a pleasure to hear your wishes from. And yeah, we're looking forward to more. Thank you. Again, Jude says, thanks a lot again. You're welcome. Deepak says, thank you again for supporting us. You're welcome too. Teeraj says, congrats, sir. Thank you, Teeraj. It's just that we have just been the job. I just realized when I was creating the video, all right, and like scheduling the live session, I saw my previous video was 99. So I thought, oh my God, it was just 100th session, and I never realized it. I could not plan for it. I could have done something more interesting and better. But as I told you, right, we'll be coming up with some great events to keep you engaging in 2023. So stay tuned for that. And we will be bringing more than the certifications on this channel to make sure that people consistently keep getting a lot of informative material from this channel, not just getting certified, right? I thought initially that if I start talking about anything else than certifications, people may start thinking that this channel is no longer talking about certifications. So it's just the trend, right? That suddenly, after 1 year of tutorials on ISTQB, somebody starts talking about something else. You think, okay, this guy is no longer talking about ISTQB anymore. So people start thinking as a presumption that, okay, probably he's not interested to talk about ISTQB any longer, and you lose your audience. So even ISTQB YouTube algorithm says that if you change your context and concepts, you may lose your audience, and people may start thinking that you're no longer doing what you started with. So I never wanted to jump off the agenda what I had for opening this channel or starting this channel. But now I realize my audience is very much comfortable with me, and they are looking forward to more content other than certifications. So I know my audience well now, and this would be good time for me to take the step ahead and talk about beyond certifications for the people who can go ahead and learn more about uh, the journey of software testers from me, right? So 2023 is going to be a great content knowledge base on this channel, and we'll be bringing up a lot of information and technical talks for you. So don't forget to stay together. I would not say subscribe this channel because I never say that. It's just courtesy that you are doing to the channel by subscribing to it, and we are more worried about the people here, not about the numbers, right? So I'm never considered that I should reach a milestone of 25,000 subscribers or 100,000 subscribers. I never have that as an aim. Only have the aim is how many people I can support, how many people I could assist and help them succeed is what my goal is. So that's the plan, right? So 2023 is going to be really more amazing and more interesting with respect to the knowledge base beyond certifications. So don't lose that, okay? Because you never know what kind of knowledge do I really have behind the screen in terms of sharing with you, and that is going to be reflected in 2023 right from the beginning, the very first month. So look forward to that, and I'll be really happy to share more from my experience. And we have completed an hour of our live session here. So I think we really had a great, session together. 100th live session. I'm really happy about it. Once again, thank you so much for your wishes, all your greetings on the 100th celebrations of the live session. I'm really looking forward to make more. And soon, I think another 2 years is what we will take to reach even 200 live sessions, because we have only 52 weeks in a year, right? So we would need 2 more years to reach the next, celebration. But it is a lot of time what we'll be spending together in the next 2 years, right? It takes 2 years to complete 100 live sessions. Imagine, right? So, anyways, thank you. Without taking much of your time, team, thank you for your wishes, and we're looking forward to have great content and more lively sessions like this. And looking forward to assist you as much as possible. If you have not already dropped your thumbs up, let YouTube know that there's something which is great happening here on our channel, and we would be really looking forward to let YouTube know and share this with other people, our friends, colleagues who may need any sort of help from our end, right? So it's only from that courtesy that by dropping a like, you're letting YouTube know that, hey, you should promote this in a level that people can reach out to us, right? So that's all from today's live session, team. Thank you so much for being an active participant and asking a question. Your questions asked here will help many others across the world. So I appreciate your participations and dropping your questions too. So we look forward to happening again next weekend, and we'll see you again because it will be vacation mode on. So we'll see if we can really do something great for the next 2 weeks. If not, anyways, we'll look forward to have it from the 2023, but I'll still schedule something, right? So thank you once again. So that's all from this particular live session, team. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session, team, and happy learning. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye.